welcome to our channel. We've got a big change today. I got some chicks from two different places. I don't know why they keep trying to get through the fence. I don't understand what that's all about, but I got 20 here from Pacifica. They're all kind of blue tint. Why, I don't know, but that's what they are. I put down some pieces of tile because the fence is pretty big. I guess I could have used this pen here and a little pen. I'm trying to keep them as equal as I can. We'll see how they do here. I've got a container of water full of gravel and some food out for them. Same on this end. So I'm just going to do a test on the two different types of hybrids. These are the ones we were buying before, and I was real happy with them. I saw these out today, and I went and bought them. As soon as I saw them, I was like, well, I got them. I better get some. But I didn't like their food, so I went to the other place to get the food, and the guy's like, what do you want food for? I said, well, I bought some down in Pacifica. He goes, well, I got a bunch in the back. I was like, when do you have them in your cage? You know? So I bought 20 from each place. We'll see how they do. In a month, they should be a little over a kilo. They're ready to sell to the rotisserie chicken places. I don't usually eat them until 6 to 8 weeks. But I think I'll start eating some of the smaller ones because I haven't had any chicken for 5 months. So last birds we bought was January 10th. It's a long time ago. So I'm going to keep buying. But at the place here with the good hybrids, they weren't even putting them in the cages because they're selling faster than it's not even worth time putting them out, he said. I got there, between the time I got there and went and got 1,000 pesos out of the ATM to buy them, they already sold 300 of them. 3 boxes of them. The 4th box was sitting in the back where I got these out of. So I was lucky to get them. And today is Thursday. Last week when they were supposed to have them, they didn't. So this week they're here. I'd like to buy 20 every week or every other week until I get all my pens filled up. I really don't care. I've got these half pens over here. I got one big full pen and another half pen. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get them all up to about 6 or 8 weeks and then kill a whole bunch of them and put the breasts in the freezer and put the legs in the freezer and get the freezer packed up again full, and then keep raising chickens so that we got birds when we need them. Right now we're flat broke. We don't have any money for this stuff, but I couldn't pass it up because, I mean, I bought these because I saw them. These I didn't know about, but these I wanted. So I bought 10 kilos of food, so I'll have to buy 10 more kilos of food for this stage here. They go for 10 days on each type of food. This is called the booster food. Then you got the whatever the next one, grower food, and then the finisher food. And it's supposed to be up over a kilo to. These here were closer to almost up to 1.5 kilos to 2 kilos at 5 weeks, but we'll see how they go. It doesn't really matter. I'm just really looking forward to eating some chickens. And the nice thing about raising them yourself, you know, everybody else, they'll be giving them all kinds of antibiotics and all that stuff. And I don't give them any of that. I used to give them vitamins the first day I got them. I don't even do that anymore. It's just a waste of time. They don't need it. They're just fine. When you take them out of the box, you put each one of their beaks in the water so they know where the water's at, and then they'll find the food. They don't really seem to be eating at all today. I don't know why. Usually they're on the food right away. They're drinking water, so they're really dehydrated. But again, it's 96 degrees here in the shade, so it's pretty hot for them. Oh, there's one way in the corner here. It's got a little blue on him, I guess. It's hard to count them. Oh, there's 20 in here. Come on, get out of there, buddy. Before there was two of these were over here. Seem to be putting their head through the cage. Like they want to escape for some reason. I thought these were quite a bit bigger. But look at them close here, they're all about the same size. When I got them, they were all in the box of 100, so you really couldn't tell much about them. It's hard to pick them out that way, too. These here were in their cage. But look how they're all clumping up together, so they're going to be lucky if a couple don't get smothered at night. I will put a plastic tarp over them to block the wind off of them at night. But we'll see how it goes. It's no big deal. You always lose a few when you get them the first couple days. Not always, but almost always. See this? That's right there. See how you can't walk on that big screen. So I put down the tile. Next time I get some extra money, I'll buy a couple meters of this different fence here, and then I can just lay that in there when I have little bitty birds. Usually I put them, I got a little cage, there's my little cage over there. I used to put my first 20 in there, I put them in there for 8 days or so, and then transfer more, but I have 40, so. There's my big pile of rocks there, guys. There's over a ton of stones. All quartzite, petrified wood, jasper. Good sparking wood, or sparking stones. Here I've got a whole bucket of chainsaw sawdust, and here's a chainsaw sawdust. Use that for fire starter, stuff like that. I use this here to carry manure in. But what I'm going to do is I'll get a putty knife and I'll just take these squares out every day or every other day and scrape them off into a bucket. Shouldn't be too big of a hassle. After about a week, I can probably take the tiles out. They'll be able to walk on the wire, okay? Now we've had it before, a long time ago. When this was our kitchen, we had rats all over the place. And the rats would come in at night, and the chickens would be standing on the wire, and the rats would eat their toes off from underneath. We had that happen one year. We haven't had any rats since we got cats, so that's been over 15 years ago. But they look like they're all doing pretty good. Like I said, they've only been here 3 hours now, so they should be doing okay. This pen here seems to be pretty level, so I'm just going to leave it here for now. Had a problem with the roof caving in on me again. I'll have to get some kind of board right here going down to the ground or something to hold it up. This all got smashed in the 2021 typhoon. I haven't had any money to replace the roofs. I got this roof, the kitchen roof, and the bathroom roof all need to be replaced. And the house roof, the main house roof, is so rusty that anytime anybody walks on it, they put another 8 or 10 holes in it. So you got leaks all over the place. So actually I need all new roofs, but again, we're not going to be able to do that for a long time. So just living with what we got. Yeah, the chicks are doing good though. I'm really happy to see them here because the way time's flying, it's going by so fast you can't even imagine it here. At least in another 6 weeks we'll have some birds to eat. We'll have 40 birds in 6 weeks. We'll have 40 birds that are good enough to eat. And my plan, just already ahead of time, is these will probably be the first ones we eat, because I doubt they're going to get as big as these are. But I'm going to keep track of them. In 2 weeks, I'll weigh them again and see how much they weigh and see if they're comparable together, because they're getting the same water, the same food, they're in the same cages. So that should be a pretty good comparison. I really should have bought food at the other place and then had the Pacifica with the Pacifica food and these here with their food. But again, I didn't want Pacifica's food because it didn't look very good. And that's how I found these. So be an adventure, something different to do, something to screw around with for a while. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Hashtag 22 a day, no more. Go out, have some fun. Watch your six really close. Keep your head on a swivel, guys. You never know what's going on around nowadays, so be extra careful. Take care. Thanks for watching. Take care.